In a world of vampires, werewolves, and other predators of the night, what kind of self-defense tool would a simple candy maker have? Something small, light, and easily carried, but viciously deadly even in untrained hands. Something that would cause no raised eyebrows if seen tucked into her sash. Hello, this is Kyle, also known as Alientude, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at a Lodge push dagger designed by my friend Brother Nathaniel and brought to life by Gulzar Ahmed. No one would think much of Ms. Buttercream's dagger as it sat just above her sash and looked to be a candy handle of some elaborate lollipop. They knew not it was blessed in a dozen faiths, and masterfully honed by hand, but if she was accosted by night, it gave her a fighting chance. It was only when a local delinquent's attentions turned forceful that the candy handle's pink hue turned crimson from the blade's efficacy. If you're not familiar with Brother Nathaniel and the Lodge, I encourage you to check out my review of the Vampire Killer Bowie knife, linked here, as well as Nate's YouTube channel and variety of weapon designs, all linked in the description. Mr. Gulzar Ahmed created several of these push daggers for Brother Nathaniel, with Nate designing the blade and specifying handle materials and look for a couple of them, and leaving the rest to Mr. Ahmed, who chose a variety of handle materials to finish the blades. I'm pretty confident the one I received is the most audaciously colored one. It came with a nice wood core, leather-wrapped scabbard complete with a steel chape and collar. The fit here is absolutely perfect. The dagger doesn't rattle at all, stays in nicely if held upside down, but takes no effort to draw. There's also something satisfying about the way it clicks into place when sheathed. If you're interested in ordering a push dagger like this, or perhaps one with a less flashy grip, you can contact Mr. Ahmed via his Facebook page, linked in the description. I've been told the price would be $225 US plus shipping. Let's take a look at some footage of the dagger in use, both against some plastic bottles and a pork shoulder roast. Alright, so that was a test of this push dagger designed by my friend Brother Nathaniel and created by Gulzar Ahmed. Gotta say, it's a brutal weapon, especially that first stab. You can really get a lot of penetration, but one thing I did notice, so you put this in here, you wrap your hands around it tight, this starts rubbing against the web in your fingers, at least my fingers, very quickly. And when I was stabbing on that pork roast, I actually hit the bone a couple times, and that made it pretty painful to keep stabbing. And that's why after my first one, they were pretty weak stabs, because every time I started going forward, I started just getting quite a bit of rubbing in my fingers, and they got sore very quickly. But it still stabbed very well. I think even just that very first one the target you're stabbing is going to be out of the fight almost immediately. You're not going to need more than one stab. And honestly, the cutting test, I was surprised how well this cut. Especially the smaller, lighter targets, it cut through those water bottles really easily. And I got a couple on that detergent bottle where I thrust through and just basically went all the way through, all the way up to my hand. So it's really effective. So aside from the painful repercussions of hitting the bone, my hand actually bruised up and swelled some, I think this was a very effective little dagger. Is it worth the price of $225? I personally think that price is on the high side, especially as the cost of shipping from Pakistan is probably not going to be small. So I don't think I'd pay that price for one of these. Although I do believe if you were interested in buying them in a batch, you could get a lower price per dagger. I hope you enjoyed this quick look video, and I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to Brother Nathaniel for his generosity in gifting me this dagger. Please head over to his YouTube channel and check out his videos, and if you like his weapon designs, consider ordering one. Until next time, Alien Toot out. Suspect is violently abusing innocent plastic bottles in his backyard. Backup requested.